to make simple, healthy, delicious meals that are salt, oil, and sugar free. I think I'm going to wait a little bit and we might see if we get some more people in. And in the meantime, I want to thank Erin for being here today. And Erin's mom, we have a special guest all the way from Seattle. So thank you so much for being here tonight with us. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. I watch it every week.
Oh, that's wonderful. So we like that. We like that we have a regular fan here. So tonight I'm going to be showing you how I make my black bean quinoa tacos. Now, Mom, do you like black bean quinoa? You, Mom. Mom keeps turning her head. It's our special guest. I'm calling her Mom. And she's like, she keeps turning.
I'm looking for your mom. Yes, of course. I love tacos.
You love tacos. So could you hand me those taco shells? I just want to show them the taco shells that we made. And I'm going to be showing you guys how I make these taco shells. And these taco shells, and they're hard. They were made right here in my oven. So that's what we're going to be eating tonight. But I'm going to also show you how I make these taco shells and the gadget that I use to make these taco shells. This is the taco rack that I use. So I'm going to be putting this in the oven right now. The oven's been warming up to 375. I'm going to go ahead and put this in because I want this to get warm. Okay? Now, what I use, now you can probably buy taco shells in the market, but I don't buy them because some of them I've noticed, most of them that I've seen has oil in them, and so I don't want those. And these I buy from Trader Joe's. They're the 6-inch corn tortillas, and there's really not much in here. It's just stone ground corn, water, guar gum, and traces of lime. So to me, this is pretty clean, and this is what I use. Unfortunately, two of these guys, the tops kind of got cut. I don't know what happened, but they fell off. So while that's warming up in there, if you were to take this as it is right now and you were to try to put it over, it's not going to work. It's too stiff. So we need to soften this up. And my dear friend Elva, who used to come here when we had in-person cooking class, but she's not here right now, she taught me a really great way of making that happen. So what we need is, you're going to take a dish towel, or I just take paper towel, and then I'm going to crumble it up. I'm going to get it totally wet, and then I'm going to squeeze out the excess water. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open this carefully because I don't want it to rip. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. And then I'm going to take the tortillas, and I'm going to do 4 at a time because we've got 4 racks. So these are the last 4 that I need to do. I'm going to put it on top, fold it over, fold this over, fold this over, and we're going to zap it in the microwave for 2 minutes. I got to get the micro cooker out. I'm always got the micro cooker in there because we're using it. So we're going to set this for 2 minutes. So what that's going to do with the moisture from the wet paper towel is going to help to keep the steam in there and to get it softened up. This is the best way that we have found. Even when we make taquitos, I remember when Elva was here, we made taquitos, and that's how we did it as well. We used the same method to get it going. So while that's warming up, and then we've got our pan in there warming up, I'm going to go ahead and start with the quinoa. But the one thing I want to stress to you guys is, in order to make your cooking go faster and to make it easier, always have all your ingredients out and ready to go. I really learned this, and I really honed in on this when I was in the kitchen with AJ, Chef AJ, and she always had the mise en place going, and so that really got me in the habit of, even when I come home in my own house, to really have everything ready to go. So if you guys are following along, the recipe for the black bean quinoa is in my It's on my website, and you guys can go there right now. You can take a look at it, and you can follow along as to what we're going to be doing. Obviously, I used a colored quinoa, and it's already been cooked. And it's really easy to cook these in the Instant Pot, super easy. So I've got about 3 cups of cooked quinoa here. I also have 2 cans of salt-free black beans that have been rinsed. We're going to leave it here. I have roasted corn from Trader Joe's. It's salt-free. And it was frozen, and I defrosted it, and it's ready to go now. So we'll have that. We have our onions already all chopped up and ready to go. We have our bell pepper. We've got our taco seasoning. Let me talk about the taco. Oh, it's ready. So this is going to be hot. So make sure that when you handle this, you do it very carefully. You're, ow, 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 ow. And then you're going to take it out. You're not going to undo it just yet. Now, you want to get gloves on because we're going to take the pan out of the oven and it's going to be hot. So let's go ahead and take it out. And this taco rack is in my Amazon page, so you can go there and take a look at it. Then you're going to undo this. And then carefully, you're going to separate this. And then you're going to fold it over and stick it to the sides of the taco shell. Just remember, this is hot, guys. So.
That's a pretty cool gadget.
It's a great gadget. We've been using it a lot. And then it's going to go in the oven. So it's going to be in there for 15 minutes. Okay, really? Okay, there we go. So that's how you make the taco shells. Now, if you go to my Amazon affiliate page as well, I also have like these molds that are basically the same as this, but they're individual to make tostadas. So you could take tortillas and put it in there, and you'll get a tortilla shell out of it. Where you can take this recipe here and you could put it in the tortilla shell. You could take this recipe here and put it in a burrito. There's so many things you could do with it, or you could just eat it on its own. It's delicious either way. And what I suggest is, if you're going to be making, like the way I made all those taco shells, every time you want to put the tortilla in here, take this and rinse it and make it wet and drain and squeeze out the water, and then put in your tortilla shells.
So use it over and over again?
Use it over and over again, but like I said, every time you want it, because it's still a little damp, but I just like, I like to get it wet and then squeeze out the water and then do it all over again. So that's my method. Maybe somebody else has a easier and a faster method, but you're welcome to share and let me know if you do. So that's what I do. I hope that has helped you guys in making taco shells. Any questions up until? No questions yet? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get ready and make the quinoa, the black bean quinoa stuffing. You guys all know how much I love my little gadget here to chop up the garlic. And again, if you're not familiar with it, it's a Tupperware product and it's on Amazon. So I'm going to take my garlic. Do you like garlic?
Love it.
Okay, since the recipe calls for like 6 to 8 cloves of garlic, we're going to put the whole bag in here. I need to save one for the cilantro lime dressing that we're going to make. But the rest, I say let's put it in there. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, guys, we got the thumbs up. All right, so we're going to put it in here. Oh, it's right there. There we go. Do you have one of these little gadgets?
No. It looks nice though because I chop it. Takes a while.
It does take a while, and you don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, you chop it with a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you
Takes
talk
forever.
louder. Everybody always tells me Erin doesn't talk loud enough, and she doesn't want to get mic'd up. Okay. There we go. So you're kind of getting a little arm workout at the same time. And you don't waste any of it, which is really nice. So I'm going to show this to Mom so she sees. Look how finely that gets it.
Oh my gosh.
Now, how long did that take? Like 30 seconds?
Not even that long.
Exactly. So I say if you don't have this, you really need to invest in one of these. Erin sees me.
It would take a long time to chop it.
Exactly. And Erin sees me. I use this all the time.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so we're going to warm up our skillet.
And you always have fresh garlic.
That's because we love fresh garlic around here. And I'm excited to share with you guys my cilantro lime dressing tonight because for these tacos, we do have avocado, and you're more than welcome to use avocado in your tacos and stuff. But I also want an alternate, something alternative to using guacamole. So I'm going to share with you my cilantro lime dressing that I personally use that more than doing guacamole. Erin knows we don't use a lot of,
No. Not a lot
and
of
she's got an avocado tree, you guys. Seriously, I don't know how she does it, but so no, I think you're going to like the cilantro lime dressing.
Yeah, I love cilantro.
And for those of you that don't like cilantro, use parsley, use fresh dill. Change it up, just experiment and see, see what fancies you. See what you're going to like. There's what I love about cooking is like I don't think there's any right or wrong. Like it's just really preference. It's just your taste. So let's see if the pan is warm enough yet. In the meantime, anything coming up that
People are quiet today.
Why?
There's people on.
You know what? I think all you guys are quiet because you went out and celebrated Cinco de Mayo yesterday. That's the
Too much tequila.
too much tequila.
Erin and I did.
We didn't have tequila though.
What you guys?
Well, she had a margarita, yeah.
All right, so I think our pan is warming up, and remember we're going to dry saute the onions. We want to caramelize it. There's nothing in the pan except for the onions. And we're basically going to sweat it out. And I'm not going to put the garlic in right away because I don't want, garlic is pretty fragile and it tends to burn really quick. So I go ahead and put a lot of other things in there. Like I'll probably put the bell peppers in there, but I want to get the onions going a little bit first before I get the bell peppers in there. But the garlic will go in the middle somewhere. Plus, I want to be able to taste the garlic, right? Mm. It's fun when you can taste it and it smells heavenly. Nothing yet? So
People are tired today.
Okay, so let's talk about the seasoning. Taco seasoning, there's a lot, if you go to the markets, there's a lot of taco seasonings out there. And I have found a lot of them, they're good, but a lot of them have salt in there. So here's a brand, and it's by Frontier. It is on my Amazon page for you guys so you could see what it is. But I've noticed a lot of the stores, I've seen, like Mother's Market that we have here in Orange County, they actually carry Frontier. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure about Sprouts. Do you know if Sprouts carries Frontier?
I don't know if Sprouts does. I think Whole Foods does.
Yeah, I think Whole Foods carries it as well. But I love this because there's no salt in here. And the ingredients are onion, chili peppers, yellow onions, paprika, cumin, tomato powder, oregano, citric acid, silicone dioxide, which they put in everything. And that's it. So I love it, the fact that there is no salt in here. And of course, as Erin knows, the jalapeno chili pepper is going to go in there. We want some kick. I add this to everything, and I'll probably sneeze like she says because this stuff always makes me sneeze. And and again, this is also on my Amazon affiliate page. So, check it out.
add any water.
No. I let it sweat. And I'm going to go ahead and add the bell peppers. And you know, the onions and the bell peppers, they're loaded with water. So it's gonna, if you let them sweat.
What temperature do you have your stove on at?
What temperature? That's a good question. It's not on high. It's not.
Medium?
I say it's medium high.
Okay.
It's right under the number 8. And it goes to number high. It goes 8 and then it goes high.
So medium high?
Medium high, I would say. Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
high might burn your vegetables.
I think high would burn your vegetables, and that's not what we're going for. We don't want to do that. I need a knife, so I think I have a knife here. Yeah. Because I know I'm going to be cutting the limes pretty soon.
That smells good.
Hey, it's hot. Guys, it's really hot in here. We've got the oven on. We've got the stove on. I'm like dying in here. Dying of the heat. And the weather's been warm. So have you been enjoying our warm weather?
Oh, yeah. Compared to Washington, yeah.
So what was the weather like in Washington?
My husband called. It was raining.
Raining. And we've got sunshine, and it's wonderful.
Not too hot though, just in the high 70s, so not too bad. Not overly hot.
I'm surprised it's not that hot. I thought it would be warmer. It's very pleasant.
Perfect weather.
And look, no water. There's plenty of moisture in here that we don't need.
Is the secret putting a lid on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
when you
what I do wrong.
When you put the lid on, you can see how it's just sweating right here? Do you see all that moisture? So it's going in
I
there.
always have to put a little bit of water in it.
There might come a time where we might have to add a little bit of water, but very little. But for
Start using a lid.
Yeah, start using the lid, and at the time when you don't need the lid, you can take the lid off. You don't have to use it, you know. And then from here, we're going to add the garlic in here to that mixture, and then the rest of it goes really quick. It's pretty fast and it's nice. It's a quick dinner. Like I said, if you go ahead and get everything ready ahead of time. Anything?
Just people saying hello. So hi, Jodelle and Michael.
Hi. Is Jackie on?
It doesn't show me who's on.
Jackie, if you're on, please say hello. I wanted to say hi to you and thank you for joining us.
It just shows me the number, the amount of.
Yeah, she signed up for she signed up with Healthy Cooking, and I just want to say thank you for being so kind to my mom on the phone the other day. She'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So thank you. Okay, let's see how this is doing. Oh, were you going to say something?
No, it smells really good.
Oh, we haven't even gotten started, and she's already saying. Now she's saying it smells really good. Okay, so the onions have caramelized, which is great. Now we're going to go ahead and add. We're going to go ahead and add the onions. Not the onions, the garlic. I'll go ahead and add that.
The onion looks caramelized.
Yep. One of these days, Erin, we'll get a camera overhead. One of these days.
Do you ever use a garlic press?
Yes, but have you noticed when you use a garlic press, there's like that skin, everything is left behind. But when you use this chopper, you get everything. There is nothing wasted, and I like that better.
I've heard that pressed garlic doesn't have the same flavor as minced.
Oh, that I don't know.
Have you tried it?
Have you tried it?
Yeah, they said don't use a press.
Well, they're saying don't use the press.
Because the flavor is better in cutting
Yeah,
it.
it does something to the flavor.
Oh, I have no idea. Well, see, you learn something new every day. So, yeah, no, I didn't know that. I'm telling you, ever since I got that gadget, I don't use the press, I don't chop anymore. I mean, that literally takes less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, it did.
You know, it was the best thing that I ever purchased. Although I say that about all my gadgets. That is like the best thing that I ever purchased.
of good gadgets.
Huh?
But you have a lot of good gadgets.
I was thinking the other day we should do a show on gadgets,
That would be a good show.
Yeah.
on all of our kitchen gadgets that we
All of
use.
Shayda's gadgets.
Thanks to you, Shayda, I got the little
This?
steamer.
The micro.
I use that like every day.
Isn't it the best?
Yeah.
I do everything in here. I absolutely love it. I have it in the 1 quart at the office. I have the 2 quart and the 3 quart.
I have 2 sizes. I forget which they are. But I use that almost every single day.
So someone wants to know, how often do you cook with mushrooms? And what is your favorite way to use them?
Oh, mushrooms. I love mushrooms, and I'll roast it in the oven, or I make a great mushroom soup. Erin, you've had
Your
the
soup is good, yeah.
the mushroom soup is
Yeah.
and it incorporates a lot of fresh mushrooms, and there's that variety pack that's again on my Amazon page, and it's like the different blends of mushrooms. So it'll have shiitake, porcini. I need to order a new one. We just finished it. Actually, no. Go look in the top here. Open the other pantry. Open the other side.
Oh, I think I see it. Got just a teeny tiny
I just
bit
got a
left.
little bit left. Yeah. So let me show it to you guys. It's dried mushrooms, the mixed gourmet, dried gourmet mixed mushrooms. And as you can see, I'm almost out of it. But I love this stuff. And then I make, if you try my mushroom soup, I make mushroom broth out of these mushrooms. So it really intensifies the umami, I would say, the flavor of the mushrooms. So yes, I do use a lot of mushrooms, and check out the mushroom soup. All right, this is ready to go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start adding our stuff to here. And as you can see, I still never added any water to this. None.
Wow.
None. There's no water in here.
Now right there, I have learned something that I'm going to definitely use.
So I'm adding the roasted corn. Oh, okay, so our taco shells are ready. So let me get those out.
And how long did you put those in?
15 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect taco shells, right?
That's so cool. I haven't seen that before.
Ow, this is, I know, it's hot. Ouch, 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 ouch. So there you have it. Perfect taco shells for our tacos tonight.
That's so cool.
I have a funny feeling Erin and her mom are going to be buying these taco shells. What do you guys think? Let's take a vote.
Right after this.
Right after this, they're gonna go and
I got my phone buying it.
If you like soft tacos, how would you warm up the shell?
again, I would probably on the skillet
Oh, okay.
or in those tortilla.
Oh,
Open the top drawer or the middle drawer There it is. Yeah, it's right there. It's the one with the flour.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
I have one. Again, it's on my Amazon. Look, I keep saying it, but the only reason I keep saying it is because you guys are always asking me, well, what are you using this? What kind of makeup? What kind of this? What kind of that? So I just decided to open up the Amazon, and it's just easier for you guys just to go see what my favorite things are.
Oh, yeah.
But if I want soft,
I go on there.
yeah, so if I want soft tortillas, I'm going to warm it up in here.
So
It's
you
the-
just put them inside of it?
yeah, and then it'll tell you the times for how many, and then what's really
That's
nice,
cute.
it keeps it warm.
Oh, afterwards it keeps it warm.
Yeah, afterwards it'll keep it warm. Now we're going to add, you know what, I'm going to add the taco seasoning because I want everything to really, now the taco seasoning you can add as much or as little as you want. I really like a bold flavor, so I use about 2 tablespoons of the taco seasoning. Let me move this out of the way. and I have to put it somewhere because
Oh,
it's
you
hot.
don't want to burn your hand?
No. But isn't this a cool gadget? I just think it's the
That is
best.
so cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that. Definitely gonna try that.
You should. Okay.
I
Now,
haven't had a hard taco in
Huh?
a really long time.
Always have soft.
Yeah.
so let's put our taco. Get ready to sneeze a little bit. You guys, I hope you like a bold flavor.
Yep. That's a good find though, because usually the taco seasonings have sugar or salt or something.
They have something in there, right? So,
And I think some of them even have oil in them.
not this one.
That's a good find.
Okay, now we're going to add the black beans. And remember, they're canned black beans, but if you want to cook your own black beans, I've got a video out there for your... Look, this is delicious, all without... Look how colorful... I wish you guys could see this. I don't know if you
You can see
can.
it a little bit over here.
Yeah?
Yeah. All the color.
And then we're going to add the quinoa.
That's a multi-colored thing.
It's the tri-colored quinoa. Now, if you wanted to, I actually have, there's black quinoa on, so you can get black quinoa, which again, it's on my Amazon page, sorry. But you can get black quinoa, or you can just get the tricolor, or you can get red. So whatever you like.
I like the tricolor.
I do too. I use a lot of the tricolor. So make sure this is really mixed. So this is pretty much done. The only other thing that we're going to add to this, I am going to add about a half a cup of water to this, and I'm going to add the lime juice to this. But you don't want to add the lime juice till the very, very end. Where's the lid?
Because you don't want it to cook.
Huh?
You don't want it to cook.
Yeah, you don't want it to cook. You just want to add it at the, oh, there's the water right there. You just want to add it at the very end. So we'll make sure we add it. I need a bigger kitchen. I really, really do. I really do. All right, so we'll go ahead and cut up the lime. And I like using fresh lime. And a lot of times what I do is I buy these, the big bags from Costco, and then my mom will juice it all, and then we keep it in the refrigerator. But,
I did that.
huh?
Yeah.
I got these little freezer things. You can put them in the freezer.
Should I hold this up so you guys can see it?
Yeah. It does look pretty.
How?
You need a mitt.
So there you go.
Wow.
See?
That looks good.
And the smell. Oh my gosh.
So we're going to turn this down because I want to keep it warm. And then I'm going to show you guys what I do. The oven is still on. Because a lot of times what I end up doing is I make the taco portion of it, the quinoa, I'll make this ahead of time. And then I'll make the shells ahead of time. So that way I don't have much to do. And then what I do, and I'm going to show you guys, is I'm going to warm all this up together in the oven. Yeah, you can really smell it in the house,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you know?
smells really good.
So let's mix this really well. Now, if you can't find taco seasoning or you just don't want to order it, you can take, cumin, smoked paprika, chili powder, and literally just make your own. So you don't have to do anything else. Now, what are we going to do? Where's my, there it is. So this is what I do if I make things ahead of time. I take my taco shells. They're not warm. And then I put them standing up in here. Okay, so we've got our taco shells in here. Then you're going to take a spoon and you're going to take your mixture of your taco meat mixture and you're going to put it inside the taco shells. And then we're going to take this, add nothing else to it, put that in the oven at 400 degrees for another 5 to 10 minutes. What that'll do is that's going to warm up your taco. So you know how you used to go and get a nice taco and it was kind of warm and it was nice and crispy? Because right now our shells are cold, and then just pretend that the filling is cold. So when you do this and you put it back in the oven, it's going to be so tasty. And then you take it out and then you'll start adding your toppings to it. And we've got chopped up tomatoes, we've got chopped up lettuce, we've got cilantro, we're going to make the cilantro lime dressing. And it's really whatever you like. So let's try it, even though this is warm and we've already gone ahead and made it. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. And you don't want to put a lot in there, because then you don't want to fill up the whole taco shell. Well, unless you do, you want to fill this up.
You want room for whatever else you're going to
Yeah, exactly. Whatever else you want to put in there. You may want to put, refried black beans, and then this on top of the refried beans. So who knows what? When it comes to tacos, guys, there is no right or wrong. Tacos could be anything you want. What do you usually put in your tacos? Or what do you?
Lots of cilantro, tomatoes, lettuce.
I like refried beans.
Yeah, refried beans.
Well, I've made refried beans for you guys tonight, so we do have refried beans. We have
salsa.
We've got salsa. we even have guacamole, and we're going to have the cilantro lime dressing.
Sounds delicious.
Okay, guys, so if you look, all that's in here is the taco shells and the filling. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven.
You just set it on warm? Keep warm.
Which one?
The oven?
No, the oven is still on 375, which is okay.
Oh, okay.
You could set it anywhere from 375 to 400. We're only going to do it for about 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And now we're going to start on the cilantro lime dressing. All right, guys.
So someone wants to know, what do you typically have for lunch?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to know what I had for lunch today? Today for lunch, I had steamed broccoli, steamed rainbow chard, and some quinoa, cooked quinoa with roasted beets.
Yeah.
That's what I had. So I always will have a steamed vegetable or a salad, and then I'll either add beans or rice or potatoes, or I eat really, really simple, guys. Sometimes I get embarrassed to even post what I'm eating in a day, like what I'm having for lunch, because to me I find it so boring and simple but that's what I eat. You know, we're having tacos tonight because Aaron's mom's here. So we're getting a little fancy tonight. Oh, fancy tonight because of Aaron's mom, you know. And tonight you're going to try out one of my new recipes that you haven't even tried yet. So my anytime brownies.
Oh.
We're gonna try something new. Tonight we're having a treat because, like I said, it's special occasions. We are going to do that, and tonight is a very special occasion because Aaron's mom is here tonight. So I hope that answered that question.
So where do you post your meals anywhere?
On my Instagram. So if you follow me at Healthy Cooking with Shayda on Instagram, that's also my Facebook page. That's also my website. And that's my Instagram page. So
you
yes.
post a lot of pictures of your food.
I post a lot of pictures of my food, absolutely. But like I said, I feel funny posting sometimes because it really is that simple. Like it could be just a plate of broccoli with a potato. But that's how I eat. That's how I've been able to maintain the weight loss, and that's how I've been able to keep a stable brain, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not going crazy and craving all sorts of crazy stuff. Today between all the steamed broccoli and the Swiss chard and all that, oh my God, I'm still like full. Oh, and I have started sprouting. I want to show this to you guys. This is from Sproutman. It's a sprout bag, and I just started. Today is day 2, and I like it because for me it's dummy proof. I need something like this, and I've got broccoli sprouts in here, so. I have started sprouting. I had tried my hands at sprouting before, and we're going to try it again. So,
how long does it take for it to?
It's going to take anywhere from 5 to 6 days.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, so I'll take a picture and I'll post it. But what I like about it is that you just take this bag and at first you're going to soak it in water for like 6 to 8 hours. With the seeds in there, and then you take it out, let it drain, and it's just been hanging there. And then twice a day for 1 minute, you're going to take that bag and soak it. So tonight, I've been doing it at 8 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night. So tonight, I'm going to take it and soak it in water for 1 minute, take it out, let it drain, and that's it. For me, that works really nice and easy. I like simplicity in my life.
So someone just said, Shayda, you once said simplicity for the win. I've always remembered that and actually eat that way.
That's wonderful because it's so true. Simplicity is for the win. That it really is, because once you stop eating simple, things start to get convoluted. So, hey, simplicity is for the win. And remember, one meal at a time, one bite at a time, and it needs to be simple. I totally agree. Anything else? Okay, so we're going to make the cilantro lime dressing. There's no nuts in here. You're going to take 1 can of cannellini beans that's salt-free, rinsed and drained. You're going to put that in here. The recipe is, again, on my website. You're going to take, there's my one garlic. There's cilantro in here. There's probably about, 3/4 of a cup to a cup of cilantro. You could do more or less depending on your taste preference. But I've gone ahead and chopped it up. I find that when you chop it up ahead of time, it makes it easier to blend in your blender. So we're going to put the cilantro in here. And oh God, we've got jalapeno pepper and everything tonight. I mean everything.
You didn't sneeze the first time. That's
Shush. The night is young.
I saw you sneeze.
I did sneeze.
Aha.
Usually I don't sneeze. So.
No, it's usually.
Yeah, whenever I use jalapeno pepper now, I always think of you.
I don't know if that's a good thing or oh God, here we go. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Give me one more. Nope.
Nope. All right, we're going to take some water. Oi. Oi. See, you said you didn't sneeze. Well, here we go. And then we're going to take lemon juice, lime juice. And I like using fresh again. And if you find that you want to add more lime, if you want it more lemony or less limey, again, all of this can be adjusted.
They also come in different shapes and sizes, so sometimes you might need more than
Yeah, you want to make sure that when you're picking these limes that the skin is thin and they're softer. Because if you get the really rough skin ones, they're really hard to get the juices out of it.
Those look like nice ones.
Yeah, these were nice.
Those are Costco.
You know, I don't know. These aren't Costco's. I forget where I got these. Oh, I got them at the Middle Eastern market. Super King. You should take
Costa
Mom.
Mesa?
Yeah, you should take Mom there.
Yeah, it's not far from my home.
Mm-mm. And then we're going to add, I'm going to add the flax at the end. Let's blend this first. Oops. So, I apologize for the noise.
Smells good.
Okay.
Is that a new blender?
That is a new blender because I burned the other one out. So, as you can see, this is a little watery. Now, I'm sure if I would have used cashews and all that, it would have been thicker. I could have added avocado and it would have made it thinner, but we're not. We're going to add ground flax. Make sure when you're using the flax, make sure that it's ground. So we're going to add a tablespoon of ground flax in here.
And flax is really good for you.
And flax is really good for you, exactly.
That thickens it?
That's going to thicken it a little bit, exactly. Because I didn't want to, I wanted something nut-free, and I didn't want to use, I just wanted something healthier. And I always remember, John Pierre telling me, use flax, use flax. Like, he's got me now using ground flax in my hummus, because it's good for us. So, he says, try to always, sneak it in. Now this will never thicken up where it's going to be like how yogurt is really kind of thick. This is more like a sauce that you can just drizzle on top of your taco. And so, why is it that when you and I cook, there's always so much to wash and dry afterwards?
Does it thicken up as it sits?
It will a little bit, but again, it's not going to get so thick that it's going to be it's going to be more like a cream. See, look. Let's see it.
That looks good.
Yeah. That did thicken it up, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit. You don't. But see, to me, this is my avocado, right?
Yeah, that looks really good.
And it smells really good. So now our tacos are ready. We can take them out. We can put them all in here. And I can turn the oven off. So here's our tacos. Yeah, they're ready to go. So basically, that's really about it. And we're going to top it off with cilantro. We're going to top it off, and we'll take pictures and show it to you guys. Unless you guys want me to do it right now. You know what? I'll do some. Yeah, absolutely. There's shredded lettuce in that first drawer to your left. And I'll show you. Huh? So I went ahead and I bought this bag from Vaughn's. It's angel hair shredded green cabbage.
You need anything else from here?
No, if I do, I'll let you know. So we're going to put that in here.
Is your Vitamix the 32 ounce or 64 low profile?
64 low profile.
And how do you like it?
I love it. And I got the, it came with some of the attachments, and it came with the dry blender, which is great.
Is it glass or plastic?
I think they're all plastic.
I think they're all plastic.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're going to add,
But it lasts forever.
Yeah.
So you don't have to always get a new one.
that is true. We're going to add some of this sauce.
Someone said jalapenos make the world go round.
Oh, speaking of jalapenos, get the pickled jalapeno. Yeah,
Oh,
the
these ones are
pickled.
good. There we go. These are really good.
So we've got, no, there's a jar that's already open too.
Oh.
Well, keep that one out because there's not much left in that other one. We'll have Erin do what is it? I have you always do your story, my story, something story. I don't know.
Stories on Instagram.
Yeah, stories on Instagram.
This is such a good idea because I find if you have tacos for dinner, the hardest part is making them and everyone at once, and then, but putting it in the oven like that is a great idea.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then I have an idea.
Yeah.
Every now and then. And then we're going to put those here.
Somebody was trying to decide on getting a Vitamix.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the 64 is necessary, or can most people get away with a 32 ounce? What do you think?
It just depends on how much you use it. The nice thing about the machine I have is I can use my 32 ounce containers. I've kept them. And I could still use them. I could put it on top of this, which is nice.
Yeah.
I got the one that's without the sensor. So I can use the low profile blender, and I can use my 32 ounce. And we're going to add the cilantro.
Oh, this looks so pretty.
I think Mom needs to come more often because
Then we get a special treat.
then we get a special treat. No, we get dessert.
Brownies. Yeah.
Someone liked your name, Magic Brownies.
Okay, and then we're going to add,
Jalapenos.
yeah, jalapeno. So these are pickled jalapenos that we're going to add on top. Mom, do you like those? She's nodding her head yes. So we're going to add those on top.
Are they super, super hot?
Yep, just for you. No. No,
they're
there's another can of, there's another jar of this open.
Of the
The pickled jalapeno. Oh, yeah, I can't get this out.
I don't see it.
It's okay, Erin. It's all good.
Just missing it. Might be behind something.
Huh?
Might be behind something.
It's okay. But we get.
We'll do
Yeah.
some without and some with.
Oh, you don't like it?
No, I do.
Well, everybody here likes
Does
it.
Shaheen like it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right. We eat it with our quinoa sometimes.
And then I've also got salsa in the refrigerator, so we could put salsa on top of it. I mean, honestly, it's whatever you guys like. So this is hot. Let me pick it up this way. But there you go, guys. Here's our tacos for tonight. I want to see pictures. If you guys post these, if you make these tacos, please tag me and let me know. I would love to hear about it. So yeah, I mean, it's quick, right? I think it's quick once you have everything prepped and ready to go. Mm-hmm. You need to do that. But if you want to wait till the last minute and as you're cooking, start chopping and blending, it's not going to work. So take some time in the beginning to go ahead and prep everything and have it ready to go. Because I tell you what, once you start cooking, man, it's going to fly by and it's going to be great. But oh my God, I wish you guys were here, but we are going to enjoy these tacos. And we even have, I've made refried beans for tonight too. So, oh, I turned the.
Spoiling us.
Yeah, well, Mom doesn't come here a lot, so.
How long will the dressing last? Someone wants to know.
Probably about a week. Yeah.
Keep it in the fridge.
I don't know. It depends. But I really like this dressing. Do you want to taste it?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you give you and
use
Mom?
it on salads?
You can use it on salads. You can use it on anything you want. Here. Just use that so it doesn't spill.
Oh.
Here, try that.
Yeah, try it.
It kind of almost tastes like there's avocado in it.
But there's no avocado, right? So this is why I like it. You could use it as a salad. You could use it as a salad dressing. You could use it in your tacos. You can use it in your enchiladas and burritos and anything that you just want to have that flavor.
Very good.
And you don't have. Do you miss the avocado in there?
No, it kind of seems like there's avocado in it.
But there's not, and you can't, and you don't taste the. You don't taste the flax.
No.
Like if I hadn't told you, you would have never known.
I would have not known.
Yeah, you would have never
And
known.
there's a little tiny bit of zing to it.
Well, that's because of the jalapeno pepper.
Yeah.
Tonight there's going to be a lot of zing in this because Erin knows I put that on on almost everything. So that's it. Anything else, Miss Erin June?
How did you learn all of this? Cooking and all of that. You kind of naturally just.
I don't know.
Creative.
I've always enjoyed baking. I started out as always baking, and then cooking. I got to attribute it to my grandmother because she loved to cook and stuff, and my best friend's mom, who really truly inspired me to start cooking as well. And you know what? With the foods, the way we eat a whole food plant-based diet, look at all this beautiful stuff. Just get in the kitchen and get creative, and just put things together, and it typically comes out. But yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm trying to teach you guys this is how we eat, and I'm looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, me too.
So is there
Me
any?
too.
Is there any other questions for Shayda? Anything you want to see?
Yeah, if there's ideas that you guys want AJ and Erin and I to do, just let me know. But if there's no other questions, then we're probably going to get ready and have dinner tonight. And I want to thank you guys all for joining us again. I hope we've inspired you, and I hope you've learned something new. And honestly, guys, remember, keep it simple. Simplicity is the win. And it starts with that one bite at a time and one meal at a time, and that's what you got to focus on. And we'll all get there. We'll all be healthy, and it'll be nice. So if there's nothing else, we're going to say good night. I hope you've enjoyed it, and please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really are trying to grow this channel and to reach as many people as we can, so make sure you share it, you like it, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys really soon. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Bye.